You must have 9 lives to have made it this far. Enter the Lab of Intoxication for episode 3 with Brittany as Dr. Shots, Crystal on makeup, and your host, Criss Castle as Nurse Venom.
Welcome everybody to House of Holiday, our episode 3 of our Halloween podcast series. And today, you're gonna learn step by step how to become Nurse Venom
and Dr. Shots.
And our makeup artist today, our guest is Crystal Goris. So Crystal, we are your canvas. You have 2 canvases today.
Yes, I do. I'm very lucky.
Our first time having 2 people.
At the same time.
Right. We got all of our costumes. Last night we picked out our costumes right here at House of Holiday, New York's largest Christmas store and more. You can see we have Christmas going on during our Halloween season. We're open 7 days a week for your shopping pleasure. So turn me into Nurse Venom and Brittany into Dr. Shots.
Yes, yes. Okay.
I think Brittany's already got a head start on being Dr. Shots. First time Brittany's been on camera, so.
So first we're gonna start with the base, guys. Very important.
What's your plan? Are you gonna put her all white, gray? What are we doing?
So Dr. Shots had a lot of shots last night and had a big meltdown experiment going on.
Okay.
So we don't know what happened, but you guys will see at the end the aftermath of what happens when you have too many shots. Even Dr. Shots.
How old are you, Dr. Shots? And how long have you had your experiments going on?
I'm a fabulous 50 years old.
50? What? If you're 50, I'm 23.
I don't know if you know this, but I am the chief
Ooh.
intoxication.
Oh. The chief of intoxication. That's quite high ranking.
So we're gonna let this dry here in a second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look really pale.
Yeah, you are. You just had like an explosion in the lab last night.
Yeah, I remember that.
You do?
You do?
I
Do you remember?
Vaguely.
I'm trying to decide to use my real hair or the wig.
I was gonna say your real hair looks really good.
What do you think? Real hair or the wig? You like the real hair? Yeah. Well, I think if we were gonna color it, like do a different color, but I don't think we're gonna color it. I think we're going for the realistic look. So we'll ditch the wig, I guess.
So I'm just doing the first layer on Brittany right now because we're gonna get ready for the liquid latex because you had a gash. Like, I don't know what happened, but your lip tore open. So we're gonna have some liquid latex, which anybody at home, beginner, can definitely use liquid latex. It's super easy. I'm gonna explain every step of the way for you guys, okay? And it's available here at House of Holiday. So this is cream makeup. You wanna put a couple of layers, depending on complexion. Like for me, you're gonna need a couple more layers. For Brittany, she's tanned right now. But for Brittany, I'm gonna do like 2 layers. But again, she had an accident. And again, guys, have fun with it. It's Halloween. Nothing has to be perfect.
And you can put this on yourself too.
Yeah.
You don't have to have somebody else do
absolutely.
it. The more you put on, the whiter you are. And you can just put a little bit on to be like a little bit pale white.
So you guys went to Jimmy Fallon's haunted house the other day, huh?
Right.
How was that?
I thought it was fun.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I was laughing so hard, my stomach hurt.
I wasn't
Really?
nearly enough intoxicated for that.
No.
I thought it was hilarious. I was literally laughing around every corner.
She didn't even flinch.
No. They just kept jumping out, and I was like, is that it? I mean, you don't have anything
I like
else?
scaring people. I don't like to be scared. Like, I'd rather be on the other side, you know?
No,
Like,
but
that's
they
just
weren't.
me.
They weren't like
That's just me.
ghouled up or anything. They weren't gory. It was
I don't
just,
think you were looking hard enough. Maybe you were too intoxicated.
I don't drink.
They were terrifying.
They were
You're giving a little Beetlejuice right now.
right.
Like, I like it.
Bit
I like it.
Beetlejuice. Here you go.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Because Dr. Shots hasn't slept in a long time. So.
Give you some red eyes.
Yeah.
It does have some Beetlejuice vibe going on too.
It definitely does.
What's good about this is you can actually use this makeup for multiple different types of outfits.
I already outlined where Brittany's gonna have her first layer of liquid latex.
Okay.
You wanna do multiple layers.
Is that liquid latex?
This is liquid latex right now, yeah. So you wanna have an outline so you know exactly where you're gonna put this liquid latex
Let me
stuff.
see. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yep, Dr. Shots had way too many shots and had an accident. So a couple of layers and you let it dry. I'm gonna start on Chris's base here in a second while we let Dr. Shots, oh, I'm sorry, Nurse Venom.
Yes, Nurse Venom.
Nurse Venom's.
Get it straight or I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to shoot you up with some venom.
No, you didn't go to all those years in the doctor's school. Once you outline, guys, once you do a couple of layers, it's gonna go away because you're gonna put a couple more layers. There's gonna be blood, there's gonna be face base. There's gonna be a lot more that goes to this look. So what happened to Nurse Venom? She was taking care of a patient in an asylum. And this patient is known notoriously to like sharp objects. So wait till you guys see what happened to Nurse Venom. I'm surprised she's still in practice, honestly.
What happened to me?
Your patient had a sharp object, nobody checked them. And something happened to you.
I got sliced.
Sliced and diced and all of the above. Guys, very important, do not use lotion, conditioner for my curly heads. Don't put any oil in your hair before you get into your look. It won't adhere to your skin. No, we just make sure that nothing, no oil, no lotion, none of that stuff because it won't adhere. And once you sweat, it's literally gonna just come right off.
I don't sweat.
Unless Nurse Venom decides to have some shots.
I
Then,
still don't sweat. I never sweat.
All right, top 3 Halloween movies, go.
Charlie Brown. Trick or treat, Charlie Brown. I don't like scary movies.
I obviously am terrified of anything scary.
Okay, I can do everything scary in person. That won't scare me in person. Like, they're not gonna scare me in person. Well, I still can hear the sound of the movie Jaws.
So obviously we didn't check vitals today at this emergency room, but everybody looks pale. And guys, you could try these looks with any base, green, pink, blue, whatever you decide, whatever you feel.
I have a stethoscope. We can check your blood pressure, your heart rate.
When you feel that you're a little bit sticky, that's your cue that...
Can you put my hair back?
Yeah. That's your cue that the liquid latex is really working its magic. Super tip, don't do it like I did. Don't put liquid latex on hair. You're gonna regret it. It's like waxing, like if you guys ever seen the 40-year-old virgin. Eesh. I'm trying to work quick because we have to get back to Dr. Shots and put another layer of liquid latex. I have nose rings, they don't luckily, but you might wanna take yours out before you apply makeup or anything like that.
Okay, I have no nose rings.
No, but I do, and a bunch of our
No tattoos.
followers do.
I have this fake tattoo. I got it today just for this outfit because, you know, she's gonna be crazy. She should have a tattoo. Right? Looks good, actually.
Well, House of Holiday, where you could be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, you could be whatever you want to be.
Honestly. All right, we're gonna let that dry, Nurse Venom. The base, it depends on their skin, but right now we're going for like the sick, you know, no vital sign look. So you want to do 2 to 3 layers on that as well. And we are going to have blood involved
I guess if I got a tattoo,
Lots
that
of
would look cool,
blood.
right?
Uh-oh, she's thinking
No,
about getting
I'm
a
not.
tattoo.
I'm not giving anybody any money to give me pain. That's not happening.
My grandma always says, don't scrunch your forehead, but Dr. Shots did not listen. All right, one more layer for Dr. Shots.
Okay, I got it. What's Halloween favorite candy?
Not candy corn.
Candy corn is my favorite.
Really?
And the caramel
Candy
apple
corn is actually
suckers.
good. Which one?
I gotta try that
Oh,
one.
those are good.
And they're usually sold out very fast.
I told the fruit truck guy today, because he's got these really beautiful Granny Smith apples. I said, you need to sell some caramel. The caramel.
Caramel
I said, because I was just, as soon as I saw those, I was like, ooh, caramel apples.
I really want to try apple cider donuts.
We visited a farm in New York.
I really do.
didn't even know New York had a farm.
Oh yeah, Queens County Museum Farm.
Yeah,
Farm Museum. Queens County Farm Museum.
They have apple cider donuts and apple cider.
Yep. So actually, we're not very far from it right now.
We're not.
It's right around the corner.
It's beautiful. They have animals. You can walk.
Pumpkins,
Pumpkins.
apple
apples.
picking.
So while we let that dry
Let me see
for
the
Dr.
maggots.
Shots,
Let me see.
we're gonna start
Oh, gross.
with. Yep.
Fake
Mission
magnets are even
accomplished,
gross.
yep. So we're gonna start the line work. If you wanted to put a star around your face or around your neck, you put a star, but make sure that you're using your lines as guidelines.
Well, by the feel of this pencil, it was pretty good slice and dice.
Oh yeah.
Marking that territory pretty big.
Oh yeah.
It really actually looks more like he tried to eat your throat.
Wouldn't be the first guy that said, I want to eat you. Oh my God.
He just said you have pretty eyes, so I don't know what happened. You got away.
Yeah, I ran. I was screaming.
You were.
I'm gonna have to ban you from my lab.
Right.
You're scaring me too much.
Just drink up. Drink up, Dr. Shots. I have a special drink on me for you.
Oh, I can't wait.
Vampire Venom. I think that's your favorite. Well, you know how to make that one already.
I do. And it is my favorite.
Here comes the blood.
Oh yeah. So blood is a lot of different shades. Dr. Shots will tell you.
Well, my blood isn't pink.
Oh, it's not going to be. This is just, yeah. Oh, we have blood. This is just the first layer. There's a lot of layers to this, guys.
You know, it's Friday night. We could go somewhere after this. I'll have a drink somewhere. I'll have my little mocktail.
You know I'm always down for drinks.
My little mocktail.
I'm not gonna get too close to her eye because some of us like to do eyelashes, so you don't want eyelashes to get stuck to your liquid latex.
How does that
Is this
feel?
liquid latex?
Yeah.
Cold. It feels cold.
It feels cold. That's our first layer on Nurse Venom, okay? We have a few more layers, 2 more layers on Nurse Venom, about 1 more layer on Dr. Shots, and a lot of blood. So again, we're not worried about these lines because you're not gonna see it. So it's entirely up to you on how you want to tear open the liquid latex. If you're doing it on yourself, I would say use your fingers. Be careful if you have hair in this site. Now we're making holes, and you're gonna wanna add depth to what you're doing. So you wanna be careful with the maggots because, you know, I didn't use spirit gum. So Dr. Shots didn't really take care of this wound.
What kind of explosion was that?
What were you working
What were you
on?
mixing?
I was testing out a new concoction.
Some elixir.
Yeah, a new drink.
Okay, so if that was your top favorite movies, does that mean that Casper's your top favorite Halloween character?
Oh yeah.
What's the movie that has all the numbers?
Oh, Saw.
Saw.
That is horrible.
I'm gonna tell you something. This hottest guy, when I was in Oklahoma City, this hottest guy in the world, I had such a huge crush on him. I'm telling you right now, he looked like Derek Jeter. He was so good looking. I moved away to Kansas City and he asked me to go out. We went out and I was like, oh my God, I'm going out. And he took me out on a date and we went to see Saw. The worst date in the whole wide world. I thought, what an idiot. That didn't even matter how good looking he was.
Take me for ice cream or something.
No, I never. Then he kept coming over to see me again. I was not interested. Like, that was the dumbest date ever. Oh my God, it looks great. Woo, what? That looks awesome. Actually, Dr. Schatz is from Kansas City.
Yeah.
Dr. Schatz is here temporarily visiting.
Did you see your maggots yet?
Yeah, those were crazy. Oh my God. Has anybody seen the Joker movie? Because it was horrible.
The last I checked, it had 38% on Rotten Tomatoes.
38% is giving
3%.
No. As soon as they started singing, I was like,
What is happening?
what's going on? I was like, is
I
this?
spent the whole 2.5 hours trying to figure out what was going on in this entire movie.
I was like, is this Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Like, what is going on?
Oh no.
I thought the Oompa Loompas were gonna come out any moment. Lady Gaga actually sang that song,
Yeah,
didn't she?
she did.
The best line in the whole movie was when he said to her, could you just quit singing and talk for a minute? He said that to her, remember on the stairs?
Yep.
And then she freaking went into song, and that's when she sang the Willy Wonka song.
Willy Wonka song.
Yeah.
But if you are a Batman fan, tune into Max. Penguin is amazing.
Penguin is supposed to be the best.
I forgot his name, Colin Farrell. I think he's just amazing in that movie.
It's got everybody. It's got like about the police force. It's got about how the Riddler became the Riddler. About how everybody became everybody. About how the Penguin became the Penguin.
I love Gotham. I love that
it's
show.
so good.
I'm gonna start watching it then.
So all the costumes at House of Holiday are on the second floor, and we actually have dressing rooms. We have 5 dressing rooms. You can try on the costumes. Unlike other places where you can't try on the costume and you go home and find out it doesn't fit, it's important to get your right size. It's how you're gonna go to a party and then you don't have the right size.
I'm gonna layer up blood before we hit it with some liquid latex again. So if you want to add a little bit of depth to your stitches, you want to contour it, you know, with a little bit of white. If you have like a white pencil, you could also use the white cream with an edge, just so you could show a little bit of depth in the cut marks. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit.
This is the 3rd layer.
Yep.
Layer 3.
Layer 3. Again, you want to just do 3 layers, because once you do 4 layers, 5 layers, it's going to be a little bit more tough. Unless you have like a really big site and you have the room to kind of really work with it. All right, we're going to let them dry just a little bit. I'm going to start adding a little bit of blood.
You doing on the neck?
Yeah, we're going to add some blood on the neck just to add a little bit more depth to it.
So, Crystal, for our viewers, how do you recommend getting the latex off?
So for latex, again, like I was saying, like when you played with glue as a kid, you want to make sure that you're not pinching yourself. You're kind of just scratching it back. You can use an oil, you can use soap with water, and it comes right off.
Baby oil or something.
A baby oil, yeah.
This isn't your regular ER.
No, it's not. So we're gonna put some liquid latex right here. I'm just setting up the site so it can have a little bit of color. Again, liquid latex dries clear, so you want to make sure that if you do want the wound to look like a certain color at the bottom of your base, you want to start and put a little bit of that color.
All those interns, they just let them get away with having those sharp objects.
Should I go next?
Absolutely.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know yet.
There's lots of costumes on the second floor.
Still gotta look glam. It's all about the layers. That red is going on thick. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a second.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go back to Dr. Shots.
That's crazy.
And get that neck going. All right, we're almost ready for the neck. And then Dr. Shots is almost done. Yeah. Just waiting for it to dry a little bit more.
Well, by the looks of all of your patients, you've had quite some adventures.
Looks like you ripped your stitches open, Dr. Shots.
Dr. Shots is downing too many. Like that.
Yeah.
If you do want your blood to look like it's splashed, go ahead and use an old toothbrush at home, dip it in the blood, and kind of flick it, and you'll have that effect. See, I'm just adding red to show the depth of that scar.
I'm a live canvas.
Are you alive?
I am. I'm a piece of art. I'm a work of art. What do you think?
Hi.
She's not scared.
She's not scared.
Brave little one.
And now he's scared?
I never remember this was interesting.
No, this is all new. Everything's new. Yeah.
She's not. She don't care. She's
Like, what's our
kind of bored.
He's so cute.
I want to see the
Come here. What do you think? Look. Look. My name is Nurse Venom.
Brave little one.
You want to sit up here? Come here.
Oh yeah, showing that age, Dr. Shots.
You want to see?
Showing that age.
Look. 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 What do you think?
¿Te gusta? See?
She's smiling.
Oh my god! I got you.
I'm gonna start spraying some blood. If you want to reuse your costume, be careful. Okay, gonna let that drip for a second. And do this. Gonna let that drip. All right, so
I feel like your head's moving.
My head is moving. It's spinning.
Brown, bright, brown, right,
Just
brown.
gonna
right,
do
brown.
this red lipstick. Yeah, this one's not that great. You're kind of doing your lipstick in a rush there.
What the hell is that?
I just want to pull the latex right there,
Do you have a red crown?
right here.
I'm never in that big of a hurry. Feels like way above my lips.
I don't know if it's gonna stick now.
Okay, everybody, what do you think? Dr. Shots and Nurse Venom, brought to you by Criss Caselle's House of Holiday. This is the making of.